Good afternoon and welcome to Live at 5 on WBON and Channel 9, where every local story starts here. I'm Gwendolyn Morton. Well, the numbers are in for another successful EKU Giving Day. We've got those details, and wildfires continue at Natural Bridge. Lots of stories coming up here today, Live at 5. But first, in our lead story of the day, a fire at the Triple T Metals in Lancaster has prompted several fire departments from Jessamine and Garrett County to respond. Corey Binge told our media partner WLEX 18 that the sounded like an explosion. Binge lives in the area and the impact knocked pictures off of his wall, and that he suspected the fire was the result of a gas tank explosion. According to reports, one of the recycling facility workers was using a claw to load the recycling shredder. That's what ignited that fire. Garrett County's 5 departments, as well as Jessamine County's, were all dispatched to the incident. There were no reported injuries, though some people were treated by EMS for smoke inhalation. This is a developing story, and of course we'll have more details up at WBONTV.com as they become available. Well, Eastern Kentucky University hosted their 4th annual Giving Day on Wednesday and raised $185,000. EKU's International Alumni Association said that EKU exceeded their goal of 2,292 donors in the first 24 hours, making Giving Day 2023 their most successful Giving Day in history. Of the individual colleges to receive funds, EKU's College of Letters, Arts, and Social Sciences received the most donations at $69,172. The Chi Omega sorority had the most donors of all Greek life. EKU's football program received the most funding of the athletic programs at $38,767. EKU's class of 2023 had the most donors at 88, while EKU's class of 2022 donated the most money at $10,758. Congratulations to EKU and to all those donors. Lonnie Napier, a longtime politician and local businessman, passed away last week. WBON TV's Tristan Reynolds shares thoughts on the life and legacy.
From a Kentucky state representative to business owner to the president of the Kentucky Auctioneer Association, these are a few things Lonnie Napier was known for. But according to Napier's obituary, those close to him would describe him as a courtly gentleman with country smarts. Longtime business associate with Napier, Tristan Reynolds, shares what the time spent with Napier was like.
He was fiercely loyal. He ran with me. He was my first big account here at Wallingford Broadcasting, and he came on the air with me in 2005. And never missed a month. And so we spoke every single week about his sales and things that were going on in his store. So loyalty, friendliness, he was an excellent politician. He was just a really great human being to work with.
The well-known accomplished Kentuckian passed away on April 14th at the age of 82. Lonnie Napier represented the 36th District in the Kentucky House of Representatives for 28 years, serving under 6 governors. Napier became a well-respected and effective politician in Kentucky after winning 14 consecutive elections until he decided to retire in 2012.
So one of the great things about Lonnie was that he was a Republican, but a lot of his campaign stickers said, "Another Democrat vote for Lonnie Napier." I always like the fact, and I miss it now more than ever when you see the political divide, and that he was just as proud of his Democrat votes as he was his Republican votes. And I wish there was more of that in politics today, and that speaks to why he was in politics for 28 straight years, never losing an election.
While in office as state representative, he accomplished the construction of the new Garrett County Justice Center, the establishment of an EKU satellite campus in Lancaster, restoration of the historic Grand Theater in Lancaster, revitalization of Old Town Berea, and the establishment of Kentucky Artisan Center. Outside of Napier's political career, Napier was also a successful businessman as owner of Napier Brothers Clothing Store in Lancaster, was chosen as Man of the Year by the Garrett County Chamber of Congress, started the Garrett County newspaper in 1971, and even served in the Kentucky National Guard. Lonnie Napier's visitation began today at the Lancaster Church of God, being from 1 to 8 p.m. Funeral services will begin tomorrow at 11 a.m. at the Lancaster Church of God. WBON TV sends their condolences to Napier's family, as he will surely be missed. I'm Lindsay Reed with WBON TV.
Thanks, Tristan, for those thoughts. Well, officials are continuing to work a wildfire at Natural Bridge State Resort Park. On Tuesday, winds pushed the fire over the containment lines, expanding it to more than 100 acres. As of yesterday, all park trails and sky lifts have been shut down and remain closed to the public. The wildfire is reported to be 65% contained at 125 acres currently burned. The Red River Gorge is still open at this time. According to reports, firefighters from Puerto Rico, North Carolina, and more have joined in to help battle that ongoing fire. This is an ongoing situation, and of course, we'll keep you up to date with details as they become available. Well, the Drug Enforcement Administration, the DEA, has set tomorrow, Saturday, April the 22nd, 2023, as the National Prescription Drug Take Back Day. Take Back Day strives to provide a safe, convenient, and responsible method of disposal while educating the public about the dangers of prescription usage. Furthermore, Take Back Day allows Americans to help reduce drug addiction and overdose deaths. This is an excellent opportunity for those who were unable to attend prior events or who have gathered unwanted, unused prescriptions, pharmaceuticals to dispose of through the prescription easily and safely. You can visit the DEA's website at takebackday.dea.gov for more information. That website will take you to an area for public donation sites, as well as giving you resources for treatment and other information. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. Looks like the rain has moved into the area. We've got Todd Nelson to give us a little breakdown of what the weekend's going to look like.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Row Tribe.
Now is the perfect time to apply for seasonal positions with Richmond Parks and Rec. Positions include Adventure Falls manager and workers, Paradise Cove managers and workers for the front desk and concessions, summer camp director and workers, umpires and scorekeepers for the adult softball season, and seasonal maintenance. Positions are also available for lifeguarding. To apply for those positions, email hiring@bluegrasspools.com. For our other positions, visit richmond.ky.us or find Parks and Rec on social media at Richmond KY Parks.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Man Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstleCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
Welcome back to Live at 5. Well, I just heard the rain start right here at the studio. It's pounding on the roof right now, so I guess that means it's moved into the area. We've got meteorologist Todd Nelson to tell us how long it's going to stick around and exactly how low are those temperatures going to drop.
Thanks, Gwendolyn, and welcome back to the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center. Well, tomorrow will be a little unsettled. Might have a couple of leftover showers, not a complete washout. The big story will be the cooler weather this weekend. 61 on Saturday, 35 degrees Saturday night. Some communities could actually wake up to some patchy frost with clear skies on Sunday, and then 53 for that high. But tonight it will be unsettled. We're expecting showers and thunderstorms. Some of those could actually be a little bit on the strong side, and maybe even some locally heavy rainfall. So definitely cloudier out there today, but we stay dried for most of the day. Noticing that line of thunderstorms developing over central and western parts of the Commonwealth earlier this afternoon. So the storms will be moving in tonight. Some of those could be isolated strong with heavy rainfall and then trending much cooler into the weekend. So again, noticing that we do have a marginal severe threat sitting just to the north of us. The greatest concern with these thunderstorms will be some damaging winds. So we can't rule out completely here in the greater Richmond area, but definitely overnight into the early morning hours of Saturday is that best chance for some stronger thunderstorms. And again, maybe a couple of isolated wraparound stray showers heading into our Saturday, but through tomorrow, most of the heavy rainfall again coming through tonight on the order of an inch or so. Looking at temperatures tomorrow morning, still fairly mild into the mid to upper 40s. The winds will be picking up out of the west, though, into the afternoon around 25 miles per hour. And again, a few off and on showers can't be ruled out. We'll have a mix of clouds and sun. Temperatures will be topping out again right around the lower 60s. And then we dry out heading into Sunday morning. We may have some patchy frost in some of those prone locations. Much cooler on Sunday, but a little more sunshine. A little bit better chance, Gwendolyn, of patchy frost Monday morning, and then we get into the mid-60s next week.
Thanks, Todd. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, the Kentucky Agricultural Development Board approved over $1.8 million for agricultural diversification and rural development projects across the Commonwealth at its recent monthly board meeting. The money went to several counties and projects, but Madison County farmers will see some benefits, including around $47,000 for the Shared Use Equipment Program. This program assists broad-based community organizations with the purchase of farm equipment. The equipment is purchased and then made available to farmers and producers to use on a leased basis. Madison County Farm Bureau also received nearly $4,000 to aid in the purchase of a grain bin rescue equipment. You can get more information on the equipment lease options from the Extension Services. With that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got Dawson Rule. He's coming up with sports next.
The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program works to protect our waterways from pollution and to help citizens with stormwater runoff and flooding. Stormwater is the rain and snow that runs off rooftops, roads, sidewalks, and other surfaces that cannot absorb water, which affects water quality. The City of Richmond Stormwater Management Program is dedicated to helping its citizens understand what stormwater is and its impacts on our watersheds and waterways. For more info, visit buildrichmondky.com and click on the Stormwater tab.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, We have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Mercy Health Markham and Wallace Hospital is all about providing for and taking care of their patients. With the technology available today, it's never been easier to keep up with and track your own health, and Markham and Wallace Hospital has set the bar locally in helping you to do just that. Along with the hospital, Mercy Health also has several primary cares across the region in Irvin, Stanton, and Beattyville. Learn more at mercy.com.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Looking for some fun? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Grill has you covered every Tuesday starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Grill, your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
Well, welcome back. Another athlete profile is on deck for sports today. Dawson Rule will give you an inside look at the Campbell twins, Brooke and Brittany from Madison Central.
Hi, I'm Dawson Rule here at Madison Central High School with two great women's basketball players, Brittany and Brooke Campbell, here for a profile.
That's right. For the first time ever, an athlete profile has turned into an athlete's profile. Today is all about the Campbell twins from Madison Central girls basketball team and the Richmond Heat. The dynamic duo, double trouble, or whatever you want to really call the twins, recently just picked up an offer from Principia College in Illinois, which is a great start as the girls are still only sophomores. But this offer is only the first of many for Brittany and Brooke, whose basketball journey began here locally in Richmond many years ago.
We started off with Upward at Red House Baptist Church, and then we went to Storm for a travel team where we started playing with most of our team from Central.
It's one thing to have a twin sibling, but it's a whole other ball game, literally, to play a sport with them. Brooke and Brittany have a special bond on the hardwood with a we not me mentality. They also both look to help one another in the weight room too, while also not forgetting to have some fun along the way.
We've learned to not go against each other, but go with each other. So we just share our, we look ahead for each other. Don't look for ourselves to score, we look for each other more to score.
In the weight room, she tries to joke with me. If I don't do the right number, she tries to tell me that I didn't, even though I did. So yeah, we just argue with each other, but we're having fun at the same time.
As basketball players, the twins have some pregame rituals they enjoy. For example, they like rap music, with Brooke vibing out to Drake pregame and Brittany enjoying some Cardi B. There is a unique tradition that they both agree on though, and that's where to head to with teammates and coaches for our pregame meal.
Firehouse subs.
Did you see how enthusiastic that answer was? Hey, Firehouse subs. All I'm going to say is this seems like a perfect future NIL deal to me. With all the basketball activities going on in their day-to-day lives, it can be a full workload to deal with when balancing it with life and work. Luckily, the twins have a great support system which begins with mom and dad, Deborah and Dennis Campbell. Whether it be Deborah's unmatchable, loving, and positive energy on game day, or every day really, and Dennis's guidance through life and coaching the game of basketball, Brittany and Brooke both understand the support that their mom and dad bring to the table for them every day.
We are very thankful because without them we wouldn't have the opportunities that they provide for us, and we wouldn't be able to make it to games and practices, and also without them we wouldn't have all the support we have behind the scenes of basketball games and practices.
Yeah, they take us to every game, they get us the food, they're always there for us. Yeah, it's great.
It's a given that the Campbells are a great family. They have basketball on their minds quite a bit, but the girls enjoy some other things in life too. Brooke mentioned she enjoys going to the Summit in Lexington to shop around at Lululemon and some other spots, and Brittany said most of the time she enjoys hanging out in the gym since her and Brooke are there most of the time anyways. Spoken like true gym rats. When the two aren't doing those things together, they also enjoy taking rides.
We like to joyride, like all over the place, or we like to hang out with friends.
If you're like me, it's hard to tell these two apart without asking which one's Brittany and which one's Brooke. When asked how friends are able to tell the two apart, well, the twins knew exactly how to respond.
Really, they've just been around us long enough to know who we are, so.
But on game days, we wear the same hairstyle, so you don't know which one we are.
They could really switch jerseys, and it still would be hard to tell the two apart, unless you were up close. So I'm going to keep trying to find ways to tell the two of the twins apart. The longest the two have ever been away from one another was only a week, so Brooke and Brittany aren't really used to being apart for too long. They have some great memories together as twins, some of which including going tubing and playing tricks on teammates.
Probably tubing at the lake. Yeah, it's fun.
Also, like, when we got our new AAU team, we played tricks on people during scrimmages where I called for the ball and I was on the opposite team and they threw it to me. And also just playing together and when we make plays that people don't think we can do but then we see each other because we have twin, we can see where each other are. And probably finding each other after districts whenever we're happy and everything, and we hugged for the first time ever.
Both the girls love their Madison Central teammates and Richmond Heat teammates. While it may seem like you're just getting 2 for 1, both Brittany and Brooke have individual talents on the court, which are on display every time they put on their jerseys. Madison Central's girls team and the Heat are lucky to have 2 basketball-loving and kind, easygoing twins as teammates. Thanks to Dad Dennis Campbell for allowing me to showcase the girls. If you're a Madison County sports fan, you need to get out to a Lady Indians game next year. Not only to see good basketball players at all positions, but also to see Brooke and Brittany's basketball journey as they look to not only get better individually, but to grow as sisters on and off the court. That's going to wrap things up for this profile. Stay tuned for more updates on the twins and their Richmond Heat teammates this summer, as I'll be covering all the players and coaches from this awesome local AAU team. This is Dawson Rule with the best sports coverage in Madison County.
Thanks, Dawson, for that sports update. We're going to take another quick break, but don't go anywhere. It's Friday. That means we've got the Weekender coming up right after this.
WBON TV9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's first TV channel, available on Spectrum Channel 712, Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Channel 9.1 over the air. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Since opening in 1972, Citizens Guarantee Bank has been there to help our customers enhance their lives and achieve their dreams. With 7 locations across Central and Eastern Kentucky today, we are celebrating 50 years of being there for the communities we call home. Citizens Guarantee Bank is now CG Bank. New name, same commitment to being there for our neighbors. CG Bank, we've been there for that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At WBON TV9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV9, where every local story starts here.
Well, it is finally Friday, and just because it's going to be a chilly this weekend, doesn't mean you don't have to be all cooped up in the house. Contra dancing, race horses, and cooking classes. WBON TV's Samantha Burford will tell you all about it in this edition of The Weekender.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of The Weekender Report for the weekend of April 21st. This weekend, we have some new events and some outdoor events. So guess what? Get your sweaters back on because it's a little chilly this weekend, but get your weekend started. Let's go. Start the weekend with some dancing. It's the 20th Hands for Spring Dance Weekend in Berea. This is an annual contra dance weekend where dancers from 20 states balance and swing, waltz, and socialize in a great cozy atmosphere. You will enjoy great bands, super callers, wonderful instructors, and reliable leadership in this unique rustic folk center. Find out more information and the times where you can go watch. Go to handsfor-berea.com. And for a unique and flavorful touch to your culinary repertoire, join the exciting and immersive recipes around the world cooking class at the Log House Craft Gallery. This class explores the flavors of Germany with Chef Jonathan on April 21st at 6 p.m. Guests will learn how to prepare a delicious pork schnitzel with potato cakes and sautéed asparagus. You can experience the sunrise sights and sounds at Sunrise Track at Keeneland Racecourse. Coffee and donuts will be available at the starting gate concession stand while watching morning works. Children's activities are from 8 to 10 a.m., like meeting Buckles the mascot, face painting, games, jockey silk photos, and a meet and greet with a horse. That's from 8:30 to 9 a.m. This is a not ticketed event, so check out Keeneland.com for all the information. Also on Saturday, enjoy an Earth Day celebration in the 2023 Gardening Festival. This will be a gardening workshop with an eclectic group of authors. They're going to help you move into this year's gardening season. This event is April 22nd from 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the Tailless Dog Booksellers in Berea. Visit their Facebook page to find out a list of authors and times of each gardening workshop. On Saturday, April 22nd, you'll want to make plans to stop by the Rock Castle Farmers Market in Mount Vernon, Kentucky. The annual art show will have beautiful local art for sale by local Rock Castle artists. This event is free to attend on Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. Watch our Weekender Report every Friday on WBON TV to find out what's happening in Madison and surrounding counties. Make sure to send us your event each week so that we can share your event with the thousands of WBON TV viewers. Thanks for watching this edition of the Weekender Report for the weekend of April 21st. I'm Samantha Burford.
Thanks, Samantha. Looks like there's a lot of great activities going on all over this weekend. Thanks for joining us today. Have a wonderful weekend. Try to stay dry out there and try to stay warm. Looks like those temperatures are going to drop. I'll see you all right back here Monday live at 5.